I'm on mute. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Welcome back to the spawn, guys. I'm an idiot, but we are here for a short episode, and we have some fantastic guests tonight. Obviously, as you guys can tell, we have the lovely Beefmami, we have Molly from Honeybees, and we even squeezed in a extra special guest, Beef Shorty from the Honeybees. So, how are you
They're
guys
actually
doing?
rebranding. They're rebranding right now into Honey Beef. So they're my girls right now.
Have a
They're under my
surprise.
wing. Beef Molly, Beef Shorty, hello. Beef Day. So maybe you want to change your name too. I don't know, but
Might do that. We'll
hi.
see.
Great to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's honestly, oh, my face is frozen. That real quick, but it's an honor. I've been wanting to go here in the spawn for such a long time, and I've been squeezing myself and forcing myself way into this podcast.
The pleasure's all ours. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad to have all three of you here, and especially two teammates from Honeybees, and one of them even being a mid-season pickup in obviously you, Shorty. You were playing for another team before. You joined Honeybees, and it was honestly, in my opinion, a pretty flawless transition. I mean, you came through obviously right from day one. I hyped you up. Those plays with the DLQ, you were absolutely cracked, and it has been the exact same every single day that we see you as well. So. A great pickup for Honeybees, and you guys came through with a pretty big victory over, it was, I think, Explicit today?
I'm pretty sure it was explicit, right?
Yeah.
Was it fatal?
Yeah. It was explicit.
Was that a matchup you guys were at all worried going into it all, or?
Um, we were like confident we were gonna win, like because we were definitely like not scrimming much like at this moment because two of our players are AU, like myself and Aeon, who's Lisa. So we were kind of like busy with school and university. So we haven't been like able to scrim with the team, because we can't stay up and stuff. But as a team, like we try to scrim once at least before tournaments, and it goes well for us. However, today we didn't really scrim, and we just went into the match, and we got lucky.
Yeah, definitely Explicit is a pretty good set of opponents, and I'm loving that we did this event because I think it's been a lot more hype. I think I've seen a lot more talent than I really expected to see. Not that I'm saying like girl talent is bad or anything like that, but like there's plenty of girls that I'm like they could
there's
beat
so many amazing.
they could beat tons of these teams that got to compete for stage 4. So it was a little bit of a shock. It was definitely exciting, and as tired as I am, I still have energy from how exciting the matches were tonight. Like that Op 34 versus oh
Yeah,
man,
that comeback was amazing.
Carnage. It was Carnage.
yeah, Op 34 versus Carnage. What a heartbreaking loss in that hard point though. That felt so bad.
I was losing my shit. Not gonna lie. I can say that, right? I can say
Yeah,
that, right? In the
yeah, you're
spawn,
good.
I can say
Oh,
that.
I do
Okay.
need to
'Cause
change it to
when I
18
when I
plus, but yeah.
cast. Okay. So I was losing my shit. Like honestly, in the I didn't want Op 34 to lose, but I kind of had a feeling they would drop it. The moment they got the Goliath going in there at a very bad spot. In fact, that's when we both knew that they just screwed everything up. But then, unfortunately for them, Carnage just was able to take advantage of my head. And finally, you guys already can clip it, whatever. I'm gonna save that. I'm putting that in my head. That was a head.
Yeah, definitely a good one, and it was really an exciting week. Obviously, we've got NYX, who I think is at this point in time probably everybody's favorite to win. Like if we had what month is it? If we had a September Madness bracket for this event, I feel like at this point in time, 100% of people's brackets probably have NYX coming through with the win. But Honeybees and ARP are two really phenomenal teams as well that I think have a lot of potential. And obviously, you guys on Honeybees were just mentioning you guys don't get a lot of time to practice because of the time
Yeah.
difference, which is a bit unfortunate because your girls are all very, very talented.
Yeah, we just needed that chemistry since like we were originally a full European roster and we had to pick up NA girls like last second, so we would be able to participate. And then like as I said, we couldn't like build up that much chemistry and it kind of affected us in our matchup versus NYX. However, we're trying to like pick up like it was a wake up call because it went like kind of bad, and we kind of like it was unfortunate in S&D we had to forfeit and that like affected the mood, and everything. So we're trying to pick up like the pace and try to do better next time, hopefully.
That's true. Like honestly, like going in here as a newcomer, and you guys already know that I'm
Yeah.
fairly new to the global scene, so um, I still have a lot to learn in terms of like the drama, the beef, or the roster changes. So I'm learning and trying my best to keep up with the times,
Yeah,
right?
we were
So
actually like ex teammates with like some of the Knicks members. Like
yeah,
there was
yeah,
it was like an old team called Angels, and Lisa and I were like in that team. And I just want to say like amazing players. It was like really such a pleasure to be on a team with them. Like Nikki, Chelsea, Sarah, they're all really amazing, and they're doing like quite a good job in NYX, and they're like the number one team at this moment. Like still um didn't get beaten yet.
yeah. But obviously, you guys are here to sort of change that because honestly, all eyes are on you at this point, right, Day? Because out of all the teams here so far, it's like you guys kind of have the pressure on your shoulders to kind of get him back or
Yeah,
just
we're
beat
trying our
NYX.
best,
Yeah.
honestly.
I mean, to be fair, the NYX roster is realistically kind of stacked with Brixta and
Yeah, yeah,
Lydia. I
SHO
mean,
stack.
those girls are nuts. You stacked it on top of iPad Aerith, and my goodness, that is a team. And even on top of that, Nicole and Chels are fantastic, and it
Yeah,
feels.
Sarah is really amazing as well. She plays on her phone and she still claps everyone. Yeah.
um, you probably, even though you guys had mentioned you guys haven't scrimmed as much, you probably have a little bit more information than me or Mommy will on this. Is it just as punishing off stream as it is on stream to play against NYX?
I mean, we do scrim them often. However, it's like, of course, if it was like on stream in a tournament, of course, it's like more punishing. It hit us hard. Like, oh my god, we got like in the hardpoint match, we didn't expect to get like it wasn't even close. So we were kind of surprised because we were pretty confident on Summit. However, one of our main players wasn't able to play. We had to get a sub last minute, and then SND was a 4v5, so that day was just as a whole unlucky. And we're just trying to pick up the pace, as I said, and try to practice more with the main lineup and build up that chemistry and hopefully beat Nyx on stream.
Yeah.
I guess like my biggest point I was really going for here is in like the off-stream scrim world, are teams like Honeybees, for example, your guys' team, ARP, are they picking up wins against NYX here and there, or are they
Oh
just
yeah, definitely,
realistically
definitely. We
out of the
were
league?
no. We definitely picked up like quite a few wins versus
Okay.
NYX, definitely. Especially when we got our new members, like we had to, adjust like with the roster changes like pretty often. We were like kind of lost. We didn't know who to get, and we had to get NA players ASAP. So yeah, we did scrim them with this like lineup that we played with today, and it went pretty good. We did have like quite a few wins.
Gotcha. Haven't heard a lot from you, Shorty. So why don't you go ahead and I don't know, just let us know.
I mean,
Uh, I mean, obviously, aside from NYX, would you guys say that like ARP is your next closest competition?
I mean,
Definitely, yes.
in all honesty, with me, like ARP for me is like my rivals, cause like in 034, like we're constantly competing against them. They were constantly talking mad about us, etc., etc. Like you're trash, etc., etc. And honestly, like ever since I joined Honeybees and like we smacked them, like they stayed really, really quiet. So like I don't know. For me, it's like not really big competition if I'm going to be honest. If
Definitely.
anything, I feel like
I mean, ARP or Celeste, they're like amazing players. Like that day when we played them, to be honest, we were like on our best like potential that day. So it was like not so close. However, they might have had a bad day because they're like we had past scrims versus them and it was pretty close. So they're definitely amazing players in there.
I mean
And
I'm friends with all of them. Like they're all like really, really cool people. I hang out with them.
yeah,
But when it comes to competitive, it's like a whole entire different mindset for me.
yeah, definitely.
It definitely seems like a reasonable statement, and Uh-oh, the spawn did go down real quick.
Oh yeah, it did. It did. We're frozen right now. Oh no. Why? But why? It doesn't like us right now.
I don't know why I have no dropped frames in Discord.
Dang. That's so strange.
It's that Wi-Fi, dog. What can I say?
Is it?
Yeah, apparently.
Like,
Um,
I'm telling you, like, join the Beef Clan and you'll have some, like,
Yeah,
nice internet.
Join the
exactly.
Beef Clan.
Exactly. You gotta join the beef clan right now so you can have better internet.
Alright, let me see if I
Beef
can...
cult.
Let me see if we can fix this on the fly real quick. Because I have
I think we're
no
back.
drop frames.
It's probably my Wi-Fi acting up and like ruining all you guys' connection.
No, it's
Because it's like pretty bad.
it's just on Trovo too. YouTube is totally
Oh,
fine.
we just
Oh,
got
that's so
raided.
strange. Oh, we got raided. Yeah. Hi
What?
there. Sorry you're not here right now.
Like, join, like, the Beef Clan. Yes, sir. Beef verdict. I'm down.
Oh, we're finally here. Beef verdict.
Beef Squad, GG.
Yeah,
We're finally up. We're good. I think
Is
we're
it
good.
back?
I
Yeah,
think
we're
we're
back, we're
good
back.
on Trovo
Hello,
now.
hello.
I don't know what happened there. It was totally clear on YouTube the whole time, so I'm gonna call that one a Trovo issue. But I don't know. We are back. Sorry about the delay there, guys. For all of the people joining us late from the Vengeance series, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys had a fantastic event over there. I know there was some really, really spicy matchups, and we might get a chance to talk about those a little bit later, but it is going to be a short show. Molly wants to go to bed. It's 5 a.m. Beefmami has things to go do. I'm falling asleep over here, so we're going to keep it a little bit short, but it'll definitely be a fun one, especially for you guys joining us that didn't get a chance to watch the Mobile Mayhem Girls event tonight, which was absolutely fantastic. If you guys go back and watch any series from tonight, go back and watch Op 34 versus Carnage, because that one
You
was
missed
down
out. Oh.
to the wire. So,
Very
Like,
intense.
I can say I almost lost my voice there in that map. So I was just screaming. I was just going on and on. I could have thrown it to you, Dave. I was like, holy shit. That was so good. Honestly, I'm so glad we saw the greatness. That was that comeback.
That team just heartbroke me. Like,
I
cause like
know.
I'm still in their team. Like I play like every tourney with them. Like when I'm not with Honeybees, and it's just like completely different now.
Pain.
Yeah.
yeah, that was a definitely rough one to watch. You're 2 points away on hardpoint raid. Can't quite find those last couple seconds. The enemy team makes a pretty sizable comeback. They at least won the search and destroy, but then the Dom definitely got a little bit sloppy. There was a pretty weird choice in a flip from the side of Op 34,
Yeah, that was
and
weird.
definitely a heartbreaking match. I wanted Op 34 to close that hardpoint out, but just didn't happen. But yeah, had some other fantastic matchups tonight. Obviously, we mentioned Honeybees played, was able to pull through the 2-0 victory. Extended their lead over ARP quite sizably. Honeybees up at 100 points now. ARP are going to be still tied with, I think, an Explicit in that third and fourth place spot at 75. So definitely looking right now with 1 day of competition left, like it's going to be. Actually, I think that secures Honeybee's spot in the semifinals because they'll get a bye in the quarterfinals for being in second place. Yeah, so our top
Excuse me.
two.
I think you said their name wrong. I'm sorry. You have to say
Did
their
I?
name again.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh! That's right. It's the honey beef or something now, right?
Yes.
The
Honey
honey
Yes,
Honey
beef.
sir.
Beef. Yes,
Yes,
sir. Thank
sir.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Like
Yeah.
Honeybee
So
is our coach. I mean, Beef Mom is
Beef
our coach.
Molly here.
beef mommy's the coach. Gotcha, gotcha.
Wait, that's not allowed. Shh.
Don't give out all the secrets. You're gonna have a legend like Beef Mommy coach, and you got to keep that a little bit private, you know. Everybody's gonna be
Kinda
wanting
ruined
Beef
the
Mommy to be a coach
surprise.
now.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, for everybody joining us in the Vengeance series, thank you guys so much. For anybody who wasn't there for that, tonight is definitely a good matchup to go rewatch. That was on Verdict's channel. They had some really phenomenal matchups. I think it was Seminole versus Tribe, Op 34, Latam versus Op 34 NA, and one other match. I want to say it was Zygnus versus somebody, but I don't remember who. But definitely had some really good high tier matchups over there. We'll be casting that again tomorrow night, so make sure you guys come around for that. Um, yeah, we touched a little bit on today's girls, so I guess with the little bit of time we have left, why don't we just go over like everybody's reaction to Stage 4 EU a couple weekends ago?
Here we
Oh,
go.
that was amazing. It was the best stage four I've ever watched. It was just honestly so satisfying to see Stamina like literally clap oxygen. That was like the best match.
I think that was probably one of the more hyped series, not even like caring who moves on, just because of all the Twitter
Yeah,
drama that was
exactly.
going on.
Like
So
as yeah, exactly. As long as like Anarchy and Stamina won, like as long as they were into stage five, it was all good. We just had to eliminate a certain team.
you just had to get oxygen out. Yeah, that was a large portion of the feel for. Obviously, I did my watch party of it, but I had the YouTube chat open, and my goodness, people wanted oxygen to lose so bad, and it
Obviously,
does.
because it
Yeah,
was literally like so embarrassing what they did. Like it was so disappointing, like seeing such behavior in like a stage four team. So I think they deserved it. Like pretty much, that's what they get for whatever they did.
yeah.
Absolutely.
To an extent, I definitely agree. I mean, there was certainly
Like
uh
they literally blamed two players from Stamina for something so like embarrassing and that they would never do. It was literally all false. And one of the players still was banned from stage four. That's the thing.
yeah,
But yeah,
Ghoul.
Stamina still managed to like pull out the win, which was like amazing from them. And literally respect because they had to play with like a new player and adjust. So that was like literally they deserved the win.
I think this the European region is the region that has the most redemption arcs. I mean,
Yeah.
not coming into like obviously in the tournament also, especially with Anarchy really just pulling off that amazing win, right? Having to bring it to two grand finals, and also
Yeah.
in a more personal note, seeing Stamina just beat Oxygen was just chef's kiss. That's I'm good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been an Anarchy fanboy for a long time, so I'm definitely happy the boys came through and had some really great performances there. Stamina was definitely the other team I was rooting for, right there with you on that one, Molly. So both of our
Yeah.
picks ended up making it through. They'll be joining Nova going on into Stage 5, as well as
Top two
Tribe,
teams, like literally.
yeah, Tribe,
Yes.
NYSL, and ARP from North America. I know at least Zygnus from LATAM. A bunch of teams from all around the world. Obviously, I think there's 16 total teams, but it's going to be a fantastic event. Obviously, we're a little ways out from there, so you're going to be You know, your main source to kind of keep up on how these teams are doing, especially for our North American and European fans, is going to be watch your Mold Mayhem coming up. Watch your Vengeance series that's actually going on. I think the finals are or semifinals are tomorrow and Saturday. You'll see teams like Tribe, um, Zygnus, Op34, a bunch of fantastic teams play there. There'll be a bunch of side tournaments, and you're just going to have to keep an eye on how these teams evolve over the course of time because obviously it doesn't take long for things to change. Anarchy came into the last season of Mobile Mayhem really, really struggling in the first couple weeks. Made some kind of last minute roster changes as all of that was starting up. And obviously they
Plot
were able to climb
twists.
all the way through Mobile Mayhem. They were able to climb all the way through Stage 4. So things can happen in a short amount of time. Anarchy looked, phenomenal over the weekend. Things could fall apart for them going to Worlds. Same thing could happen to Stamina, Tribe, Mayhem, ARP, Zygnus. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's going to be
Plot
whatever,
twists.
yeah, whatever team shows up that day. It's all on the line. There's a lot of money on the line, a lot of bragging rights on the line. Anna says the Garena Stage 4 later at 3 a.m. EST. I'm definitely taking a nap to catch that. We'll be out. Maybe we'll hang out, Anna. We haven't done a watch party together yet. Maybe that's on the agenda, but we'll
I'm
see.
so excited for that. As a Garena girl, coming all the way from Garena, now moving on towards like global. I'm so excited because everyone that's been in the of every single person, right? Like it's Garena versus World all the single time, and the thing is, yes, in Garena it's more competitive in terms of rank. it up into because a bunch of streamers will play with it. But for pro players, that's a
We might be
so.
losing you on voice a little bit, Beef Mommy.
Oh really? Oh no.
Oh, there, you're better
Hello.
now.
Yeah,
Can you
it's
hear me
okay now.
now?
Yeah, you're better
Okay.
now.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, everyone keeps saying that in ranked arena is a little bit better. Maybe it is a little bit more competitive, but that's ranked. It doesn't really it doesn't really translate into like the pro players. So I think every single region definitely has their highlight. So really, just bringing them into the LAN tournament, I'm so excited to see that. And now Garena is probably like the only region left. I think one more China. I think one more China team and also one more Garena team is yet to qualify for stage 5.
Are you gonna be up to watch your Garena teams play?
I'm going to. I was supposed to cast them. I was supposed to cast the Garena playoffs, but they changed their schedule
Oh.
last
Oh
minute.
no. Yeah, we want
Yeah,
Beef Mommy. We should
yeah.
riot.
I should riot. But I will be casting the finals, like the absolute like last day of it.
Oh,
So at least
cool.
I'm doing one day.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
fantastic.
I actually have a question about that. Like, how do you feel about going from Garena to like NA or like the global version? Like, is it huge for you or like compared to Garena?
What's huge? Like, what do you mean? Like the
Like the competitive scene, meta wise, like everything.
Okay. Well, with Garena, I think it's more competitive in terms of like rank, like what I mentioned a while ago, because it's such a condensed region and everyone's on mobile, everyone has a phone, and it's not really a place where you have a lot of PCs just because it's a third world country, like a lot of third world countries there, so a lot of people usually tend to have just phones. So in terms of numbers, yes, there's a lot of players that are super competitive in rank, but in terms of like what I've seen so far with like the different regions in stage 4, everyone's on an even playing field. It's absolutely just scary to me how I thought Garena was absolutely on it. No. Every single one of the teams that I've seen so far in the regions have been bringing it. When it comes to the meta, I think it boiled down pretty thinly. It's not as different. Yeah. You have to see like the shotguns, but we've seen a lot of shorty plays in every single region so far. So Garena might not be the shotgun region anymore, but I think it's the gyro aspect, the gyro that makes the difference for Garena.
Ooh, I love gyro. That's how I play.
Yeah. Imagine gyro on the iPad. Damn.
Damn.
That'd definitely be an interesting experience to watch. Are they? I know this has been a like kind of hot topic for a lot of the more of the teams than the actual community. Is Garena playing on any specific device, or do you know?
For now, I think they're getting the Sonys. They're playing on the Xperias for
Okay.
now. I think because we've already been sponsored, like the individual countries that lead up to the Garena qualifiers. We've already been sponsored, so I believe they should have been sponsored with the phones. So at this point, yeah. But then honestly, the transition going into phone is not going to be a big problem for the Garena players because most, if not all, of the players that play in pro are phone players since the beginning, since season 1, since beta. So there's really no hard time to answer.
Gotcha. Well, that definitely makes a bit of sense. I didn't know because there's some regions that I guess they couldn't get the phones to. Like I think LATAM didn't have to play on the Xperia. So I figured that would be a good question to get out there just for anybody that was interested. Um, you know what? Speaking of phones, Shorty, are you a phone player or an iPad player?
I'm a phone player. I've always been a phone player ever since I started the game.
When are we gonna see you in Mobile Mayhem? Mobile Mayhem.
This season, this is with Primal.
Oh, really? For
Yeah,
right after? Oh, check that out. Check that out. Are we gonna have a kill race with Meralto to see who has the most kills with the sniper at the end of the season?
we've actually talked about that, and we're actually like, we put money on the line. We might put money on the line.
Really? Oh, that would
We
be
might put money
Damn.
on the line.
that might be a little fun side gamble. That was something I was.
Like,
As soon as you were like, "Oh, you compare me to Meralto, but I'm way better than Meralto," I was like, "Oh, there's money available for this."
no, like I mean, like Amos is a great player. He's like one of my biggest homies in the team because like he's like so funny. But like when it comes to competitive wise, like we're both really competitive. Like even in scrims, we're always just like, all right, whoever outstands two gets to do this, and like it's just some like dumb shit that we have to do. It's
Wiki
it's
Wiki says Shorty throws at scrims.
I mean, only once, and that's because I didn't have my cable with me.
Oh, oof.
But like, let's not talk about how Maralta had 10 kills and I had 17 in the S&D. But I'm not gonna say too much though.
Alright, well, like I said, guys, probably going to be a short episode just because everybody's got so much going on. Beefmami's got plans. Molly, obviously, we're going to let you get to bed. I'm going to try to take a nap so I can be up for the Garena finals.
Actually, like since we like talked like about stage 4 teams, I like to give a small tiny shout out to Inferno from Stamina and Creed from Anarchy. They were like pretty supportive to us and helped us throughout, as well as Nox, our amazing manager. Thank you guys.
Fantastic. Shorty, you got anybody you want to shout out while we're at it?
Bro, honestly, like, even though I hate them with a passion, it's gonna be ARP. Like, they had like my jaw was on the ground whenever they beat NYSL.
Yeah, from stage 4 NA. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was definitely an exciting series. ARP, you watched from the beginning of that tournament to the end, and that team just improved, and they came out, they played their hearts out, and pulled the Shorty out.
Oh. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
you mentioned a while ago about the Garena thingy. That's nothing. They're not gonna start playing yet. That's just like the draw. Like they're drawing the different groups that will play in the Garena qualifiers.
Oh, is
Oh,
that?
what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
the regional qualifiers are not until October. Like late October, like I think second.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. The one today, that's
Maybe
just going to be like a draw.
Oh, I gotcha.
Then
Interesting.
does that mean
Yeah.
like stage 5 is gonna be like in like January, dude? Like next year?
December. But yeah, I don't know why they changed it. It's just like dang, it's a little bit late. But you know what? Us Asians are always late, not punctual at all.
All right.
Look,
Well,
as long
good catch
as you
on
give the
that.
honey beefs, as long as you give the honey beefs the shout out during finals, we're chilling.
Okay, got you. I
Let's
gotta
go. Let's go. I'm
remember.
gonna clip it.
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip it.
let me clip that real quick. You gotta remind me. How about you just remind me on
I
Instagram, DM me.
I'll shoot you DM.
All right. Well, we can confirm that the Honey Beefs are a fantastic team full of very, very talented girls. That ARP is going to Worlds. That Anarchy is going to Worlds, and that Anna spreads fake news about there being a Garena show tonight at.
There's
Ooh,
a show,
that's
there's a
shade.
show,
Yo,
but
he
it's
threw
not like
shade.
an actual
TVG.
like.
Yo, that's shade. He threw shade at you. Like you feel like her talk to me like that?
Nah, Anna knows I love her. I stop by all of her streams as often as I can. She hangs out in my chat. I hang out in her chat. Anna's good people. We love Anna. It was probably
I feel like
it's probably me misunderstanding more than anything else.
see, I feel like everyone just loves
Possible.
her. Like you know how many people simp over her in during masters?
Nani? What?
Like yes,
Nani?
bro. Yes, bro. Like literally, I look at the chat. All I see is beef mommy, like beef mommy, like beef mommy this, beef mommy that. I'm just like, damn. Like how she got so much simps.
God damn. Being a
For
woman,
real.
the first thing that people notice from you is how you look and not how you perform, damn it.
Because he
I
like
mean,
lens.
thanks, but I'm
Beef
tired
Mommy
of
is
it.
so cute. Literally all over the chat.
Nah,
love women.
I literally started crying whenever she DM'd me.
It's facts though, so that's fine.
Oh, we are certainly glad to have your talents here for the Mobile Mayhem Girls event, Beefmami. It's been a pleasure so far. Every day is fantastic to work with you. All the girls love having you around as well. So definitely been a pleasure. Honeybees, thank you guys so much for showing up to Mobile Mayhem event and putting on such a good show
What?
for us, start to finish.
That's the wrong name. But
Honeybee. Sorry. Look. It's gonna take me to get a minute to get used to
Excuse me?
it. The honeybeefs.
We
Yeah.
have to change our server name as well.
Yep. Watch out for
God.
the rebrand on Tuesday, guys. Watch out for official Twitter announcements.
Oh no. Oh god, please.
Stay tuned.
Uh, I literally started fangirling. Like as soon as she replied to me, I started fangirling so hard.
Thank you
Oh,
guys so much for having us. The
Yep,
pleasure
no,
Yes, yes.
was
no
all
problem.
ours.
Definitely excited to see more of you guys play next week. Shorty, stay cracked with the DLQ, and
I don't know, man. Extra kind of the move. Like I got the double piece and pool against explosives. Like I don't know.
thank you so much for having us. It's been
no
a really
problem.
great, but short but sweet, the Spawn podcast. I wish we get to have more time, in the next few weeks, hopefully. But
Yeah, we'll do
yeah,
more.
I guess one thing that I just really want to say is just like, um, I was supposed to. I don't know if like a lot of people know this, but I was supposed to go home back to the Philippines like a few weeks ago, 3 days before my flight. B messages me. I think it was. Yeah, I'm not quite sure who messaged me first, but I think it was Bobby who actually messaged me like, "Hey, check your Discord. I think you're gonna be getting a message here." And then Sylvia messages me. It's like, "Mommy S, like, hey, we have a on all girls event for a whole month, and you should like go cast it." I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay here in the States of America for a whole month and just move it. I don't know when I'm going home anymore, to be honest, because I just love it here.
Yeah, well,
All right.
we appreciate you taking your time to do it. It's of course again been an absolute pleasure to work with you. You're a fantastic talent. You bring a lot of energy to the scene, and yeah, we're just
It's
overall
been a
glad to have you.
pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm just happy that I got to meet every single one of you guys, and for sure in the future, I definitely want to see you guys in person. Hopefully during a LAN event, if things become a little bit better, that'll be very exciting.
Yeah, definitely hoping to go to Worlds, but I guess that depends on the whole COVID situation, right? So we'll
Like one thing before. Oh,
go ahead.
You guys might want to check chat.
exactly. Like before we closed out, like it became official. Like the server was changed. Officially,
What?
honeybees.
Oh my god!
All right, they are officially the honey beefs.
The honey beef! Let's go!
All right, I'm
I'm
gonna
We've
so
have to.
excited.
automatically become cracked.
Yo, are you girls gonna have graphics by Tuesday?
I
We're
mean,
gonna try to
maybe.
sort that out.
You could do like one of
It's a
those
possibility.
like old slasher movies where it's a sequel, so they just put like the red blood for two. Just put a big ol' F in between the E and the
Yeah.
S. The honey beefs.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a good idea. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Oh no, you're giving them ideas, Day. Dang it! This was only supposed to be a
Of
joke.
course.
Look
Yeah,
where we're at.
it's actually really easy. All we have to do is add the F, and it's all good. We
Yeah,
got
there you go.
this.
This has been a joke.
Give
This
the
is real
fat
life. I'm
F.
sorry.
I know, I know. I regret it already, but in a good way.
All right. Well, all jokes aside, that's going to be it for us here tonight at the Spawn. Thank you, Beefmami, for joining us. Thank you, Molly and Shorty from the Honeybees as well. As always, I'm Day. Make sure you follow all of these wonderful people over here on your social medias and whatnot. Do any of you stream?
Me, but like not.
I do not.
Shorty, if you want to drop your stream link in the chat, you are more than welcome to. But that is going to be it for us tonight. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll get a raid going here in just a moment.